Welcome to Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. This is MLB The Show 22 on PlayStation. This is a created franchise. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play Major League Baseball against legends in past and present, and that's what you'd have right here. 162 games plus the playoffs, all of them on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Right now we're in the beginning of May. As you can see from the league standings on the screen right in front of you, the Hollywood Avengers are 20-8, 20 wins and 8 losses. This is game number 29 in the regular season. They have a 5.5 game lead on the second place Texas Rangers in the AL West, and it's time to play the next game. First game of a 3-game set at home against the Seattle Mariners. Framber Valdez is the starting pitcher for the Mariners. Mahershala Ali is pitching for the Hollywood Avengers. 4-1 on the season. Let's play the next game. Play full game. Simulation at Classic Yankee Stadium. Broadcast. Again, Mahershala Ali is the starting pitcher. Everybody looks well rested. I'm probably going to leave the lineup alone because everybody looks well rested. Let's rock and roll. For those of you that have not been on one of my live streams, I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. Let the computer run the bases for me. And I do play-by-play. So hopefully you can bear the sound of my voice because you're going to hear it for the next 9 innings if you can stick through the whole thing. God's willing. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm RC Robbin, and this is Avengers Baseball. We are live here on MLB The Show 22 for a Major League Baseball game as the Seattle Mariners visit the Hollywood Avengers. On the mound for the Avengers, Mahershala Ali, making his 6th start of the season. He's 4-1 with a 2.19 earned run average. Mahershala Ali will be doing a reboot of the movie Blade, originally done by Wesley Snipes. I'm sure the new one will be awesome. Leading off for the Seattle Mariners, Jimmy Rollins, 200 batting average. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. Line drive to center, Madden charging it, and he will make the running catch. One pitch, one away. Nice play by the center fielder. Lineup for the Mariners. Jimmy Rollins is in short, Duke Schneider's in center, Dante Bechet in right, Jose Altuve at second, Chris Bryan at third, Yan Gomez at first. Tyrone Taylor in left, Tucker Barnhart is the catcher, batting ninth and playing DH, Samad Taylor. So next up, Hall of Famer Duke Schneider, 243, 5 homers, 8 runs batted in. And that's a line drive headed for the right field wall. One hop off the wall, check that. And a nice return by the right fielder Simu Liu to hold him to a very long single. Smashed it up against that 314 sign in right field here at Classic Yankee Stadium. Here's the replay. Ooh, midway up the wall. So runner at first for the Mariners. Dante Bechet steps in. Fastball in there, 95 on the radar gun for strike one. Dante has 9 homers and 16 runs batted in. Again, this is game number 29 on the regular season, so it's early May. Pulls it, foul. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Dante Bechet was not a Hall of Famer. He was an all-star in the 1990s. Good player. Fastball misses inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, the Avengers are 12 games over 500, good for first place in the American League Western Division. Misses inside, count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to right, that's a base hit by Dante Bechet. And the Mariners have runners at first and second here at the top of the first with only 1 out. Here's the replay. Ouch. Next up, Jose Altuve hitting only .206, but the season is young. Pulls it deep but playable. Liu in left field makes the catch for out number 2. Pardon me, I said previously that Simu Liu, Shang-Chi, was playing in right field. Obviously he is not. As you can see, he's there in left field for the Avengers. So 2 on, 2 out for Chris Bryant, only a $198 on the average. He does have 4 homers and 12 RBIs. Misses outside, ball 1. Line drive to right. Oh, wait. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's an RBI single. That's an RBI single for Kris Bryant. Honestly, I think he should have made the catch off the ball. Could have probably caught the runner heading to third. Instead, they decided to throw home. Bad decision by the infield. 1-0 Mariners here in the top of the first. Outside corner, strike 1. Yan Gomes, only .091 earned. Oof, batting average, terrible. And that's a shallow fly ball to center. Madden is there. Icarus makes the catch to retire the side, but 2-out hit by Kris Bryant puts the Mariners on the board. Half inning of baseball here at Classic Yankee Stadium. It's the Mariners 1, the Hollywood Avengers coming to bat. This is Avengers Baseball. On the mound, Framber Valdez making his start number 6. He is winless on this fictional franchise season. 0-4 with a 12.46 earned run average. He will face Spider-Man or Tom Holland to lead off the game. 291, 6 homers, 13 runs batted in. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. I'm RC Robbin, and this is Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show. Thank you for watching. Tom Holland plays Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Swing and a miss over the sinking fastball. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Another sinking fastball. Nasty pitch. Count is 1-2. Just gets a piece of the curve to stay alive. Count remains 1-2. Chases a sinker down and away. Nasty pitch for the first out. Ouch. Here's the replay. Terrible angle. Oof. Next up, the switch hitter Brie Larson, hitting .218. The hero of yesterday's game pitches outside, ball 1. Brie Larson, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. One of those homers was a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning in yesterday's game against the Blue Jays. To put them out in front 8-6. They eventually won 10-6 yesterday. Pitch inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Brie Larson in the MCU plays Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Nope, at the ball.
3-0 count. Will she have the green light? No, she will not, because I don't swing on 3-0 pitches just on principle alone. In there, strike 1. So hitters count 3-1. The handcuffs are off. Let's see what happens. And that's a walk. So it's a 1-out walk for Carol Danvers. And up next is Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor in the MCU, hitting .327 on the season. Bouncer 4-6-3. Double play, and the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, none left on at the end of 1 inning of baseball here at Classic Yankee Stadium. It's 1-0. Seattle leads. We go to the bottom of the... No, check that. I apologize. Top of the 2nd inning. Tyrone Taylor steps up. 6 homers, 10 runs batted in, but his batting average is below the Mendoza line. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Just misses inside. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. James Kingsley is the home plate umpire calling balls and strikes. I have no idea if he's a real person or not. Honestly, I don't really care. Here comes the 1-1 from Mahershala Ali. Slider at the knees, 1-2. So the Avengers are 20 wins and 8 losses. If you're curious about the difficulty setting Oh, ties him up in knots, chases a pitch in on his hands. That's strikeout number 1 for Mershila. 1 out here in the second. Tucker Barnhart is up next. Outside, ball 1. Again, if you're wondering about the difficulty setting, the hitting is set to All-Star. The pitching is set to Legendary. So, ground ball up the middle, fielded by Mackey. Throws to first in time. Cut the check for 2 away. Two down. The number 9 hitter, Samad Taylor, steps in. 192, 1 homer, 7 runs batted in. Seattle leads 1-0 here in the top of the second. Pitch looked high and outside, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. Fouls it back. 0-2. Ooh, he aimed for that outside corner with the slider and just missed. Count is 1-2. Could have been strike 3. Slaps it the other way. Left fielder Simu Liu makes the catch to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Mershila. At the end of an inning and a half of play here at Classic Yankee Stadium, it's 1-0 Seattle. This is Avengers Baseball. So we go to the bottom of the second. The catcher leads off, Dave Bautista, hitting .362 on the season. He has 7 homers and 16 runs batted in. That's Drax the Destroyer in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ground ball to the right side. Fields fires. Got him. 1 pitch, and there's 1 away. Nice play by Jose Altuve. Next up, Richard Madden, .317, 6 homers, 12 ribbies. Richard Madden is Icarus in the Eternals. And he skies it to shallow left field. There is the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, on the outfield grass, makes the catch 2 away. 2 pitches, 2 away. Two down, up steps the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan, .269, 8 homers, 14 runs batted in. Very balanced lineup. Went too far, could not check his swing, strike 1. Sinker in there, strike 2. Just gets a piece. Count remains 0-2. Chopper in front of the mound, charging is the pitcher, spins, fires, safe. So it's a swinging infield single, bunt base hit. 2 outs, and the inning will continue. Here's the replay. Chopped off the mound. Either the catch couldn't get there, and just raw speed beats it up the first base line. Next up is the late great Chadwick Boseman, hitting .228. Fouls off the sinker, strike 1. Chadwick has 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. And he fouls off the circle change. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it down the right field line, out of play. 1-0 Seattle here in the bottom of the second inning. First game of a 3-game series between these 2 ball clubs. Just gets a piece. And the at-bat will continue. Chase the pitch out of the strike zone. Misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner leads off first. 2 down here in the second. That ball's deep. Backing up at the warning track. He leaps. It's Gonzo. 2-run home run. Wakanda forever, baby. Home run number 3 for Chadwick Boseman. And the Hollywood Avengers take an early 2-1 lead. Oh, yeah. Let's watch the replay as Dusty Baker, the manager of the Hollywood Avengers, cheers on his team. Here's the replay. Bang. 368. Next up, Simu Liu. Circle change in there, strike 1. Simu Liu is hitting .225, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. He is Shang-Chi in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he pops it up. Left field, shallow. Shortstop, Rollins, makes the catch to retire the side, but not before the late, great Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther forever, hits a 2-run home run to take the lead. End of 2, 2-1 Avengers. So we go to the top of the 3rd. Lineup turns over for the Mariners. Jimmy Rollins steps in again. He's 0 for 1. Looked inside, called a strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. I am RC Robbin. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show 22 for PlayStation. Thank you for watching. Fastball in there, strike 2. Quick 0-2 count. And it's pulled to right. There is the Winter Soldier routine play for the first out. What's up? Journeys with JD. Mr. JD. 2-1 Avengers here in the top of the 3rd. I'm good. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your comments. Up next is Duke Schneider, who singled in his first at-bat. Just enjoying my time on the PlayStation here on YouTube. Livestream baseball, MLB The Show 22. I appreciate the fact that you poke your head in and say hello when I play. Thank you. Line drive towards the left center field gap, charging over into the gap as Shang-Chi makes the catch, 2 away. Long run for the left fielder, but he makes the play. So 2 down, bases empty. Dante Bechet singled in the first. Second plate appearance. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. And it is a deep fly ball, but playable to left in the gap. Liu makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Mahershala Ali. At the end of 2.5, it's 2-1 MCU. This is Avengers Baseball. So, leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning is the shortstop Anthony Mackey, hitting .226. Here comes the pitch from Valdez. Chases a high fastball, fouls it down the right field line, out of play for strike 1. Anthony Mackey is the new Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Chases a pitch in the dirt, count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes on Mackey. Chases a pitch in the dirt, strike him out, throw him out, and there's 1 away. Journeys with JD. I wish I could play, but my PlayStation and Xbox are not working. I'm sorry to hear that, JD. That is painful. I don't have an Xbox. This is a PlayStation 4. Up next is Tom Holland, who struck out in his first at-bat. I have a PlayStation 4. I don't know what I'd do without it. Fouls it off, strike 1. I'm getting an Xbox in 2023 because there's an Xbox exclusive science fiction game that I'm looking forward to playing called Starfield. Inside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike to Spider-Man. It's on PC and Xbox exclusively, and I'm a console guy. In the dirt, count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Holland. So I'm looking forward to that. Fouls it off. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Starfield is an RPG conversation wheel space exploration game. Grounder in the hole, deep in the hole is Rollins, and it is not in time. The speed of Spider-Man coming down the first baseline beat that out. It's an infield single for Tom Holland. 1 out single. Next pitch, deep but playable. And that's the second out of the inning. Holland retreats to first. Next up, Thor, Odin's son, who's 0 for 1 with the ground out in the first. Runner leads off first. 2-1 Avengers here in the third. Pitch out, but nothing doing. He was not stealing. Fouls off the sinking fastball. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. I know it got mixed reviews, but I very much liked Love and Thunder. I thought it was a good movie. Another pitch out. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Holland was not stealing. Those of you that are wondering, I hit, I pitch, I field, but I do not run the bases. So if Holland takes off for second, it is not my decision. Quick throw to first. He's back. But as you can see from his stats, speed and stealing ability. Fouls it off. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off first. MCU leads 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Valdez deals. Ground ball inside the third base bag and down the left field line. Holland will round second and stop at third. It'll be, closer play than I thought. It's a double for Hemsworth, his 11th of the season. And they have 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 outs. Diving attempt by the third baseman, but to no avail. Rollins makes a strong throw to second and almost gets Hemsworth. But Hemsworth's in there with a double. So Dave Bautista, with a single, can make this a 4-1 lead. Let's see what happens. Chases a sinking fastball down and in. Strike 1. Dave Bautista plays Drax. Drax the Destroyer. Runners at second and third with 2 down. Backs him off the plate. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. This is Avengers Baseball. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you for watching the live stream. 2-1 Avengers lead here in the third. Curveball, 12-6. Swing and a miss. And Valdez is 1 strike away from getting out of this second and third jam. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the curve. Check that. That was probably the circle change, and the side is retired. They strand 2. So at the end of 3 innings of play here at Classic Yankee Stadium, it's the Avengers 2, the Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 4th. Those guys are not calling the game. This guy is calling the game, and I'm RC Robbin. I play, I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases, and I do play-by-play. Leading off here in the top of the 4th inning is Jose Altuve, who's 0 for 1. Fastball in there, strike 1. As you can see, the shift is on. 3 infielders on the left side of the infield for Altuve. They're expecting him to pull. Shift will be a thing of the past in 2023. I can't wait. And that's a base hit up the middle from the second baseman. A leadoff single for Seattle here in the top of the 4th. Damn you. Next up is Chris Bryan, who had an RBI single in his first at-bat to put Seattle on the board. Runner leads off first. Fastball is low. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. And he pulls it high and deep, but foul. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chris Bryan, if I'm not mistaken, won a World Series in real life with the Chicago Cubs. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider. Count is 1-2. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. 6, 4, 3. Double play. 2 outs, and the bases are now empty. Let's watch a replay. Give me the replay. Good defense by the infield of the Hollywood Avengers. Well, 2 outs, bases empty. Yan Gomes, 1 for 12 on the season. 0 for 1 today. Steps up. Fastball outside corner, strike 196 on the radar gun. Ground ball to the right side. Larson fields, fires, got him. So, 1-2-3, well, no, it's not a 1-2-3 inning, pardon me. 3 up, 3 down. The end of 3.5. It's 2-1, Avengers lead. This is Avengers Baseball. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Richard Madden, the center fielder, popped out in the 2nd. He is 0 for 1. Valdez deals. Backs him off the plate with the slider. Curveball. Ball 1. Madden is 6 for his last 19. It's a .316 average. His last handful of games. And that's a line drive through the box. A leadoff single for Icarus. Ground ball with eyes. Next up, Sebastian Stan. And he fouls it at the home plate. Strike 1. Quick throw to first. He's back. And he fouls off the circle change. Count quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. Sebastian Stan had 3 strikeouts and went 0 for 5 in yesterday's game against the Blue Jays. However, he does have a hit today. So, back on track. Here comes the 0-2 from Framber. What a first name, Framber. That's a deep drive to center. Back goes Schneider. He leaps. It's Gunzo. It's a 2-run home run for the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. And it's a 4-1 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. Oh, yeah. Let's watch the replay. Bang. Oof. Deep. 424. So next up, Chadwick Boseman had a homer in his first at-bat. Chases a sinking fastball in the dirt, strike 1. Chadwick had a 2-run home run in the 2nd inning. That's his 3rd homer of the season. I'm sure he'd like to homer in consecutive at-bats, but not to be. Backhanded by Altuve, long throw. Not in time. Wakanda forever, baby. That's an infield single. Still nobody out here in the 4th. Let's watch the replay. He needed to have a little more urgency at second. Fielded that ball and kind of took his time throwing it to first. Next up, Simu Liu, 0 for 1. 4-1 Avengers. And he chases the curveball, strike 1. Popped out in the 2nd. 4-1 MCU here in the top. Check that bottom of the 4th inning. Curveball misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls off the breaking ball. Count is 1-2. This is pitch number 54. I take it back. Throw to first. Chadwick is back. Purple skies. Again, throw to first. I say this with great sincerity. I love this game. So much fun. Fouls off the sinker. Count remains 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Chases the breaking ball just off the plate for out number 1. Statcast. Here's the replay. Oof. 9-inch break. Oh, painful. Next up, Anthony Mackey. Quick throw to first, he's back. Anthony Mackey, again, is a switch hitter, hitting from the right side against the lefty Valdez. 0 for 1. Just gets a piece, fouls it off for strike 1. Pitches off the plate, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Anthony Mackey's 9 for his last 29. That's a .310 average over the past 8 games. And he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Count is 1 and 2. Bouncer up the middle, slow roller. Over to first, in time, 2 away. Kind of like a swinging bunt as the runner at first advances to second. So the Avengers will have a runner in scoring position, but 2 out. Lineup turns over. Tom Holland is 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. Averages at .295. Sure they'd like another insurance run. Let's see what happens. Fouls off the inside fastball for strike 1. Tommy is hitting .357 so far this season with runners in scoring position. That's the situation we're in at present. Chases a changeup in the dirt. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Valdez is up to 62 pitches. This is pitch number 62. Deep drive to right, but playable. Bechet makes the catch to retire the side, but a 2-run home run to dead center field by the Winter Soldier gives the Hollywood Avengers a 3-run advantage at the end of 4 innings of play. It's the Avengers 4 and the Seattle Mariners 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Tyrone Taylor steps up, struck out in the 2nd. Ali deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 196 on the radar gun. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball high, 2 and 1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Chases a high breaking ball. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-1 Avengers here in the 5th. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. Caught him looking. And there's 1 away. Here's the replay. Next up, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1. Deep drive, right field line, curling foul. Strike 1. And it's a bloop down the right field line. Charging is Sebastian. Stan makes the catch. 2 away. Nice play. Covered a lot of real estate. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 5th. Base is empty. Up steps Samad Taylor, who's 0 for 1 as well. In there, strike 1. Deep drive, left center field gap. That ball will one-hop the fence. And he's going to make a turn at second. He's going to go all the way to third. That's a 2-out triple for Samad Taylor. Oh my goodness. He got all of that one. That's his first triple of the season. I'm surprised it's his first with that kind of speed. Let's watch the replay. Bang. Like shot out of a cannon. And he never hesitated rounding second. So, 2 outs in the inning, runner at third. Lineup turns over for the Mariners. Jimmy Rollins is 0 for 2. He needs a hit to get that runner in. Fastball low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
I mean, obviously a pass ball, an error, wild pitch. Line drive caught by Anthony Mackey, cut the check and retire the side. So no runs cross the plate after 4.5. 4-1, Avengers lead. Leading off, Brie Larson. Officially, she is 0 for 1. She walked it in the first inning. We are in the bottom of the 5th with a 3-run advantage. Backs are off the plate. Inside, ball 1. 2 right-handers warming in the Mariners bullpen, Raleigh Fingers and Felix Pena. Just gets a piece of the circle change. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front of the curve, swing and a miss. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Larson. Just gets a piece of that sinking fastball to stay alive. So this is the first game of a 3-game set here at Classic Yankee Stadium against the Seattle Mariners. Avengers lead 4-1. Fastball misses outside. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jams her with the high fastball. Fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. Again, fouls it off. It's in a battle. Here in the bottom of the 5th, this is pitch number 70 for Valdez. In the dirt, swing and a miss, strike him out, throw him out, strike her out, throw her out, pardon me. And that's 1 away. Next up, Chris Hemsworth hitting .330 on the season. He has a double today and is 1 for 2. Bouncer, slow bouncer up the middle, charges as Rollins throws to first, in time, 2 away. Nice play by Jimmy over there at shortstop. 2 down, bases empty. Up steps Dave Bautista, who is 0 for 2. The average dipping to 354. 3-run advantage here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 lead. Fastball outside, ball 1. And it's a chopper at the mound. Out of the crouch is the catcher. Strong throw to first. In time, and the side is retired. Nice play by Tucker Barnhart. 1-2-3 inning for Framber Valdez. It's an official ball game. End of 5. 3-run advantage for the Hollywood Avengers. We go to the top of the 6th. Up steps Duke Schneider, who singled and scored a run in this contest. 1 for 2. Mahershala Ali is out there on the mound for the 6th. Inside corner, strike 1. And that's a line drive, base hit to center field. Madden cutting across, big turn at first, but he will hold. It's a leadoff single for Duke Schneider. And Seattle has a base runner here in the top of the 6th. Here's the replay. So next up for the Mariners, Dante Bechet, who was 1 for 2. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Runner leads off first. Slider misses off the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. Dante was a all-star, not a Hall of Famer. Looked high, called a strike. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dante Bechet. And he fouls it back. The at-bat will continue. 4-1 Avengers lead here in the top of the 6th inning. First game of a 3-game set at home for the Avengers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with the fastball. 96 on the radar gun, and that's the first out here in the 6th inning. Here's the replay. No, we're not looking at StatCast. That's boring. Next up, Jose Altuve, who's 1 for 2. In there, strike 1. 211 average, 1 homer, 6 RBIs. Runner leads off first. And it's through the hole. Stan fields it, throws to third. It's first and second for the Seattle Mariners, and the tying run will come to the plate here in the 6th inning. Chris Bryan is up. Outside corner, strike 1. Deep drive, but foul. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Chris Bryant hitting only .214 with runners in scoring position. However, the season is only a month old, so plenty of time to turn that around. Line drive to left. Liu is there, makes the catch, 2 away. Strong throw to third, no advance. Two down, up steps Yan Gomes, 1 for 13 on the season, 0 for 2 today. Big spot. He is the tying run. Fouls it back, strike 1. Slider finds the outside corner, 0-2. Marshall looks sharp, but this is a turning point in the game. Swing and a miss, struck him outside, retired. The end of 5.5 innings of play. It's the Avengers holding a 3-run lead. Due up, Icarus from the Eternals. Thanks for watching. So, in the pitch, in relief for the Mariners, Felix Pena. Game number 16, no record, but a 1.33 earned run average over 27 innings. That's a line, boy. That's lights out. He will face Richard Madden, single today and a run scored, 1 for 2. Bottom of the 6th. Low, ball 1. Only one pitcher warming in the Mariners bullpen, Dellin Betances, right-hander. And that's a line drive, base hit through the box. Lead-off single for Icarus. Very nice. Very nice. Show me a replay. Bang. Next up, Sebastian Stan, 2 for 2. Oh, pitcher spears it. Throws to second for 1, back to first. Double play. 1-4-3. No, I'm sorry. 1-6-3. Double play. And there are 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Nice play by the pitcher on the mound. Next up, Chadwick Boseman, 2 for 2. In his last at-bat in the 4th inning, he did this. Bang. Dead center field. 2-run home run. Wakanda forever. So 2 outs, bases empty here in the 6th. And he's late. She's late on the fastball. Fouls it up the first base line. Strike 1. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ground ball speared again. Nice play by the pitcher covering. Throws to first in time. Side is retired. So end of 6 innings of play here at Classic Yankee Stadium. It's a 4-1 lead for the Hollywood Avengers. We go to the top of the 7th. Tyrone Taylor steps up for the Mariners. Mahershala Ali still on the mound. Fouls off the fastball, strike 1. He's only thrown 65 pitches, so no reason for him to come out earlier than needed. Fastball inside, just off the edge. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Mahershala. Misses outside, 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Mackey fields, fires, got him. Nice play. Cut the check by Anthony Mackey. So there's one down here in the 7th. Tucker Barnhart's 0 for 11 on the season. Obviously, he's the backup catcher. Only 11 at-bats. Today, he's 0 for 2. Grounded, backhanded by Hemsworth. Takes it himself, 2 away. So 2 down here in the 7th. Up steps Samad Taylor, who tripled in his last at-bat in the 5th inning. 1 for 2. It's a 4-1 lead for the Avengers here in the top of the 7th. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Ground ball through the right side. 2-out single for Samad Taylor. And this half inning will continue for Seattle. Are they going to show a replay? No. Lineup turns over for Seattle. Jimmy Rollins is 0 for 3. 4th plate appearance. Throw down to second is not in time. So with 2 outs, Samad Taylor singles, steals a bag, his 4th steal of the season, and puts himself in scoring position. Seems like a dangerous player to me. So runner in scoring position for Jimmy Rollins here in the top of the 7th inning. And he fouls off the high fastball. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Jimmy Rollins was not a Hall of Famer, but he was definitely an all-star. Played around the year 2000. Late on the fastball, fouls it back. He was on the Philadelphia Phillies championship ball club, I believe, in 2008. Just misses the inside corner. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouls off the 2-seamer. Count remains 1-2. 4-1 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. And that's a line drive. Base hit. Stan comes up throwing, and the runner will hold at third. Strong throw by the Winter Soldier in right. Must be that robot arm. So we have runners at first and third with 2 out here in the top of the 7th. So Duke Schneider at the plate is the tying run. Misses down and in, ball 1. Duke's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Duke Schneider is a Hall of Famer. Played for the Boston, check that, the Brooklyn Dodgers when the Dodgers were in New York. And he flies it to right. Routine play for Sebastian Stan. He retires the side and they strand the runners. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. Stretch, stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Bottom of the 7th, Simu Liu steps in. Still a 4-1 advantage for the Hollywood Avengers. Simu Liu plays Shang-Chi in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Count is 0-2. Fouls it off, strike 1. Felix Pena is on the mound for the Seattle Mariners in his 2nd inning of relief work. And it's a fly ball to right. There is Dante Bechet in front of the warning track, makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Anthony Mackey, switch hitter, now turns around and bats from the left side against the righty Felix Pena. He's 0 for 2 from the other side. Fouls off the 2-seamer for strike 1. Anthony Mackey was originally the Falcon, and now he's the new Captain America in the MCU. High, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Little late on the fastball, 95 on the radar gun. Fouls it down the left field line, count is 1-2. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Jamie Rose. That ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. Cut the check for Anthony Mackey, the new Captain America, as that's an insurance run here in the bottom of the 7th. The Hollywood Avengers now lead 5-1. And you, my friend Jamie Rose the Hedgehog, are obviously a good luck charm. You show up, I hit a home run. Oh yeah. Let's watch the replay. Bang. Come on, better replay, better replay. Oh, 419. the bleacher creatures out there in right center field. Next up, Tom Holland, 1 for 3. That's a deep drive, but playable for the left fielder. He makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs and bases empty, Brie Larson, 0 for 2 today, but she walked in the first inning. Again, another switch hitter turns around and hits from the left side against the righty Pena. Jams her in on her hands, fouls it back, strike 1. Oh! Was that a purpose pitch? Were they trying to send a message after the home run? Count 1-1. And it's a chopper to the pitcher. Fields fires, got him. And the side is retired. At the end of 7 innings of play, thanks to Anthony Mackey, the new Captain America, cut the check, solo shot. The Avengers lead by 4. It's the Avengers 5, the Seattle Mariners 1. Ouch. So we go to the top of the 8th. Dante Bechet is 1 for 3. Ali has pitched 7 innings, 1 run. We're going to go to the manager's office and the bullpen, and we're going to warm up Tessa Thompson, just in case Mahershala Ali on the mound gets into trouble. At the knees for strike 1. Thank you, Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose, Mrs. Rose, I have no idea. Jamie Rose. Thank you. Sir, ma'am, I don't know. Otherwise, doesn't really matter. I do appreciate you regardless. Fly ball, shallow center, charging is Richard Madden, and there is out number 1 here in the 8th. Next up, Jose Altuve, 2 singles today, 2 for Trey, 2 for 3, 2 for Trey, 2 for Trey. Pitches outside and low, ball 1. Altuve not hitting well in the first month of this fictional season. Slider high, 2 balls and no strikes. Attendance here at Classic Yankee Stadium, 40,470. Not a sellout. Sellout at Classic Yankee Stadium was 54,000. Outside corner, 2 balls and 1 strike. Nasty pitch. Ground ball up the middle and through. He beat the shift. It's a 1-out single. 3rd hit of the game for Jose Altuve today. Here's the replay. High leg kick, smashes it up the middle. Actually, that's through the vacated shortstop hole. Had they been playing in the normal alignment, chances are that would be an out. Slicing to right. Stan barely has to move, makes the catch for out number 2. Next up, Yan Gomes, 0 for 3. And you know what? The manager is going to go to the bullpen. He's going to bring in Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson. Let's put her in the game. Dusty Baker, the manager of the Hollywood Avengers, makes the call to the bullpen. He wants the right-hander. Ali can only win, he cannot lose. And again, in comes Thompson. Her 11th appearance. She has not pitched well this season, no record, but her ERA is 7.15. A chance possibly to get some work and throw some scoreless innings. In there, strike 1. Runner leads off first. Fly ball to center. This should retire the side. And it does. 7.5. The Avengers lead 5-1. This is Avengers Baseball. Thanks for watching. I'm RC Robbin, and this is a created franchise on MLB The Show 22. Dylan Betances comes out to pitch, the bottom of the 8th for the Seattle Mariners. 5th appearance. Leading off, Chris Hemsworth, 1 for 3. Has a double today. Pitches low and outside, ball 1. Dylan Betances pitched for the New York Yankees. Not sure where he's pitching now. Slurve is high, but called a strike. Swing and a miss regardless. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-1 Avengers. And he pulls it towards the dugout. Almost kills the cameraman in the camera well. Count is 1-2. And he chases a Slurve out of the zone. Struck him out swinging. There's 1 away. Nasty pitch. Here's the replay. Nowhere near the strike zone. Oh. So 1 away. Dave Bautista's 0 for 3 today. Inside with the knuckle curve, ball 1. He's hitting .351 on the season. Will probably be his final opportunity to get a hit in today's game. Let's see what happens. Jams him, pops it up, first base, makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Yan Gomes makes the pop-up play. Richard Madden has 2 singles today, scored a run, he's 2 for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounds it, foul. Strike 1. So, first game of a 3-game series against the Seattle Mariners. The Avengers are 20 wins and 8 losses. Inside, ball 1. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. First place in the American League West. Fouls off the high fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Madden. They have a 5.5 game lead in the division, and we are in early May. Chases the pitch high and in his eyeballs. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. It's last licks for the Seattle Mariners. They need 4 runs to tie. Can they do it? This is Avengers Baseball. Leading off the 9th, Tyrone Taylor, 0 for 3. Thompson still out there with a 4-run lead. Check the swing, but in there, strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Larson. From the shortstop position, the second baseman throws him out for the first out here in the 9th. Next up, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 12 on the season, 0 for 3 today. And he fouls it off, strike 1. Deep drive. That's gone. It's 5-2. 1 out, solo home run for Tucker Barnhart. That's his first hit of the game, first hit of the season, first home run of the season, and it's a 3-run ball game. Here's the replay. Ouch. Ow. 374. So, bases are empty. Up steps Samad Taylor, who's 2 for 3 with a single, a triple. In there, strike 1. Single, triple, stolen base. 5-2. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Curveball outside corner, count is 1-2. Strike 3 called. Outside corner with the sinker, and there are 2 away. And the Seattle Mariners are down to their final out of this game. Representing the final out of the game is Jimmy Rollins, who's 1 for 4 with a single today. Here comes the pitch. High, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. The count is no balls and 1 strike.
Ball 1.
Change up low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
fouls it back. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, and the Mariners are down to their final strike of this game. And he fouls the fastball back. Count will remain 1-2. They need base runners to have any chance here with 2 outs in the 9th. Pops it up, left field line, foul ball. And the at-bat will continue. Chases a pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired, ball game over. Avengers win 5-2, and they take the first game of this 3-game series here at home against the Seattle Mariners. That's win number 21 on the season. They are now 21-8. They lead the American League West Division by at least 5.5 games. We'll see what happened with the Texas Rangers in the scorebook. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to exit the post game. Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, was 2 for 3 with a home run. He is your player of the game. The winning pitcher, Mahershala Ali. The loser, Framber Valdez. Let's go to the standings to see how many games ahead we are. Let's go Seattle, sim through date, calendar. So the Hollywood Avengers, as you can see on the screen, are 21-8, and they now have a 6-game lead in the American League West over the second place Texas Rangers. So thank you for watching. This was a good, fun game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Journeys with JD and Jamie Rose the Hedgehog. Thank you guys. Thank you gals. Thank you everyone. Much appreciated. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tune in for the next game on the schedule against the Seattle Mariners at Yankee Stadium. Again, I'm RC Robbin. I sincerely appreciate you. Have yourself an absolutely great night.